وَلَا تَنْظُرُونَ. This is one of the verses which is about Nuh, the prophet. So Imam Hussein said, you get your agreement and plan with your partners, and then you can kill me. So it shows that Imam Hussein knew everything, that they don't let him go and they want to kill him. But also at that time, Imam Hussein recited another verse. So all the time that when we talk about the reasonings of Imam Hussein's movement, we say why Imam Hussein have moved to Karbala. He knew that the people will do this or do that. The words of Imam Hussein shows that Imam Hussein has started his way to go to Karbala because of two things. He said himself, I want to make a big reform in the people of my grandfather Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And also he said, I wanted to enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong. Al-amr bil-ma'ruf wa-nahy anil munkar. So these are two reasons that Imam Hussein has started his movement from Medina to Mecca and then to Karbala. So in Karbala there were some effects and sights that we mentioned some of them. They are all equals the words and verses of Holy Quran. First of all, in Holy Quran, Allah recommends people, whenever you want to say something, it must be uncertain. It must be on basira. Ud'u ila Allah ala basira. So you should call Allah clearly, in a clear evidence. So we see that Imam Hussein, when he wanted to make the battle with them, he started to preach them. Not only Imam Hussein, but the other companions of Imam Hussein too. Because maybe there is someone inside the troops in front of him that they may say that, oh, if we knew that who is Imam Hussein, we wouldn't take part in this battle. No, Imam Hussein made everything clear to them, because this is the recommendations of Holy Quran that says, Ud'u ila Allah ala basira. He wanted to make basira on the people. Also, we see that the Quran has recommended people to forgive and accept the people's excuse. In Karbala, we see that Imam Hussein accepted the excuse of the whore. When he was, regretful, he came to Imam Hussein and said, oh, forgive me. Please beg my pardon. Imam Hussein accepted him. He didn't say that, no, you wanted to fight with me. So he accepted. So all the time in this trip, Imam Hussein is acting according to the verses of Holy Quran too, according to the teachings of Holy Quran, which are the teaching of Islam too. In Holy Quran, we see that it has says, وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. The final end is belong to the righteous. So we see that all of the good things are belong to the companion of Imam Hussein. Nobody say that the people from Yazid or the troops of Yazid were good. All they say that the Imam Hussein's companion were good people. وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلتَّقْوَى. Also we see that in Holy Quran has mentioned that وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. O Holy Prophet, we have raised your esteem. We have raised your esteem. So in the battle of Ashura and also in Karbala, it was the name of Imam Hussein which was raised. Nobody say that Yazid is good. All the people say that Imam Hussein was good. So this is one of the recommendations of Holy Quran that said to the Prophet, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ. We see that the dhikr of Imam Hussein and also his esteem was raised. not the Yazids. The Holy Quran recommends people أمرت لأن أكون أول المسلمين, to be as Sabiqun or some other verses like this. So to being first is very important in Holy Quran. So we see that Imam Hussein at the beginning, first he sent his son Ali Akbar to the battle before the other Yothis of the Bani Hashim. So to be the first. أمرت لأن أكون أول المسلمين. So here Imam Hussein sent his son Ali Akbar before the other Yothis of Bani Hashim. And also in Holy Quran also recommends فَاسْتَقِمْ كَمَا أُمِرْتَ وَمَنْ تَابَ مَعَكَ. It recommends the people to insist. So we see that all of the people in that day, they were completely insisting on the Imam Hussein's way. So in Holy Quran said, if somebody did something bad to you, you shouldn't respond in a bad way. All the time you should respond in a good way. It was the same in Karbala too. وَيَدْرُؤُونَ بِالْحَسَنَةِ السَّيِّئَةِ. In Karbala we see what did Imam Hussein with Hur. You know, Hur came to Imam Hussein, blocked his way. But what did Imam Hussein? Imam Hussein even gave water to their horses also. This is the Holy Quran that forbids people from wrong actions, and also Imam Hussein did. He said, Imam Hussein said, the reason that I have started from Medina to go to Karbala and to Kufa is that I want to forbid the people from being wrong. Another recommendations that the Holy Quran wants people to do is ridayat, to be happy with whatever Allah wants. So we see completely in Karbala is the same, rizan biridaq. So Imam Hussein was happy completely, but what happened at that day? So another thing which is very important, that something about the prayer happened in Karbala too. We see that at the beginning of the Surah Al-Baqarah, there is a verse which says, الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. So Imam Hussein was one of those people who has performed prayer when he was in Karbala. If the Holy Quran says, إِرْكَعُوا مَعَ الرَّاكِعِينَ, so what did Imam Hussein do? He started to perform prayer in front of the troops. At the front, you know, when they were in battle with each other. If we see that in Holy Quran says that you should perform prayer at its special time, أقم الصلاة لدلوك الشمس, we see that Imam Hussein at that time exactly performed prayers at noon. These are some sides of Holy Quran that they were in Imam Hussein's actions, even at that day, in the day of Ashura. We see that the Holy Jesus Isa ala nabiyina wa alihi wa alayhi salam, this is mentioned in Holy Quran that Usani bis salat wa zakat ma dumtu hayya. So Imam Hussein was performing salat even to the end moments of his life. It was at the end moment of his life, Imam Hussein never forget salat. He didn't say that maybe after the battle we have enough time to say prayer. No. And also we see that in Holy Quran they have mentioned رِجَالٌ لَا تُلْهِيهِمْ تِجَارَةٌ وَلَا بَيْعٌ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَأَقَامِ الصَّلَاةِ. So there were some people at that battle that they came in front of the Imam Hussein when he was saying prayer, and they started to make their chest like a shield in front of the enemies. So these are the things that the Imam Hussein did, and these were the things that make this battle so important and so famous, not only at that time, to the end of the world, because the Imam Hussein's qiyam was only for God. All the time he was fulfilling his words with the words of Allah, with the verses of Holy Quran, and he wanted to show that the people that these actions, these activities that I am doing is not only for me, it's because of Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين. The children of Imam Hussein were in their tents. They heard the voice of Dhul Janah. They happily came out. They said that our father has come back. But when they came out, they saw that Dhul Janah is alone. Imam Hussein is not there. So Zainab started to go up the hill which was called Talla Zainabiyya. She wanted to see what had happened in that battle. When she came there, she saw something that she hoped she wouldn't see. She saw that Shamr is sitting on Imam Hussein's chest. ألا لعنة الله على القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.